Hey there friends, here we're at it again. Another senseless mass shooting. A person with psychotic mental illness shoots up a Navy yard. And I don't want to talk too much about that. We're already getting that plastered all over the news. But what I want to discuss in this video is the potential of the emboldenedness by the gun grabbers. We already see it happening. People are already blaming the guns instead of the individual. We find now that this individual had serious mental health issues. He was hearing voices. He had used his gun before to shoot somebody's tires out of anger and rage. Let me tell you something about shooting tires. It's not like the movies where they shoot the tires so the bad guy can't get away. It's extremely dangerous. And it doesn't work that way. I may even do a range test just to show you. But it's a stupid thing to do. And anybody that does that tells you there's something wrong. They've got mental illness or they have serious anger issues. And the problem is that they want to lump us all together, the legal people, the responsible people, with somebody like this and say, it's your fault for owning the gun. It's already kind of happened because the president said, well, here we go. It's another mass shooting. And I feel the same way. It is another mass shooting, and that's a tragedy. But blaming the gun and the people who own guns is the wrong direction. You need to look at what's going on inside somebody's head, and somebody dropped the ball on this. Okay, the warning signs were out there, and they dropped the ball. That also means that it's not my fault for owning an AR, a handgun, and a shotgun, which were the three firearms used in this tragedy. And mark my words, the one that will be focused on the most will be the AR-15. They don't like them. You watch, they're going to start calling them high-capacity magazines and all these assault weapons and all the damage they can inflict. It's the wrong direction if you don't focus on the mental illness and the signs leading up to the capacity that this guy had. Shooting tires, hearing voices. Other people have talked about some of the crazy things he talked about. You know, and then they're going to say that it's my fault and it's your fault. And in order to be patriotic, we should do the right thing. And we should support their cause of blaming the gun. It's the wrong direction. It's the wrong direction. Washington, D.C. has some of the strictest gun controls in the country. So does Chicago, Illinois. So does California. Three of the highest gun crime areas in the entire country. The lowest gun crime areas are the states with the least amount of firearm restrictions. It makes perfect sense, but they don't see that part. They just see a firearm, a tragedy, and we're to blame. And I'm just here to tell you that if you're a gun grabber, and you are going to attempt to do the same thing you tried to do after the Newtown tragedy, you will be met with resistance, and you will have even more people who will engage in this fight because there are more people owning firearms who believe in the Second Amendment and our freedoms. I appreciate you watching, and you guys peace.